Hello, good day everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is your chief servant Ikakujo, and I'm here once again to bring to your notice the new COMMUNIQUE that has been released. That is the COMMUNIQUE 36.2. COMMUNIQUE 36.2. I'm going to take you through the new COMMUNIQUE that has been released. That is the 36.2. which is the updated version of the 36.1, and we also have the COMMUNIQUE 36. So we have the COMMUNIQUE 36, the COMMUNIQUE 36.1, and then the COMMUNIQUE 36.2, which is the updated version of the 30, 36, and 31. So I'll take you through the COMMUNIQUE 36, and you get to know the changes that have been done in the system. I'll quickly take you through them and read it out to your understanding. So kindly follow me, share it with your team members so that they will get to know the new updates that has come on board. As we go through the COMMUNIQUE 36.2, there are all the premises here are the same throughout the two COMMUNIQUE, the 36 and then the 36.1. The changes that has been done starts from the summary and development of the COMMUNIQUE 36.2. So we are going to start it from here, and then we'll know the new development that have come on board. So in summary, okay, this is the summary and development of the COMMUNIQUE 36.2. Now the first point here is CHYmall has introduced a new point system to be known as the seed point. So a new point system have been introduced known as the seed point. New registrations must be made with 30% of seed points, which only can be purchased from the company, and then 70% of consumption points. So with the new seed point, it is used for registrations. Without seed points, you can't register. So whichever VIP level you are registering, you will need 30% seed points and 70% consumption points in order for you to register that very account. The second thing is the second major point is good news. The seed points are now made possible to be transferred by P2P options. That means you do not need any customer service teams and others to do the work. You can do it on your own. It can be transferred within and outside of your own networks. We made it possible that it can be transferred from your direct up lines and to your direct down lines and other members and customers without any restrictions. So with the seed point, it is not like the consumption point or the CHY point. The seed point is the only point that can be transferred across every team. The seed point can be transferred to every member in CHY, irrespective of whether you are in the same team or not. The seed point can be transferred to everyone in CHY. So that is the good news about the seed point. It is transferable to everyone so far as the person is a CHYmall member. The third point here is that the seed points are meant for registering new seeds of members and customers. It cannot be converted into CHY point and consumption point. So just like you can convert CHY point to consumption point, you cannot convert seed points to either CHY point or consumption point. It is only used for registration. The fourth point here is about the fact that if you register a new member, let them know the terms and conditions of the company. If possible, let them read the registration protocol. So that is it for the fourth point, because the company is very particular about this. Whoever that registers to become a CHYmall member, let the person read the registration protocol. If you don't know where the registration protocol is, I'll quickly show you where to see the registration protocol. When you go to your network diagram and you want to register a new member, for example, I want to register a new member here. I click on register. After I've filled all the forms, when you come down here, you see registration protocol. So when you click on the registration protocol, This is a summary of the registration protocol of the company. If possible, let the new members read the registration protocol for themselves so that they will get to know the terms and conditions of the company. So that is the registration protocol. Thank you for listening. I'll go back to the fifth major point. The fifth major point, which the company is entreating everyone to stop treating the business as is an investment. CHYmall is never an investment. It is an e-commerce trading platform providing online software for people to trade, buy, and then sell. So the company is giving us a very strong caution about this, for the fact that some people are preaching the business to be an investment, of which other agencies are trying to bring their consent in this case. So the company is cautioning everyone to preach the business not to be an investment, but an e-commerce platform where buyers and sellers meet to do or transact business. That is why the fifth major point has been, it's in red ink. If you look at all the points, that is the only point in red ink. So it means that the company is very much particular about this this point. We need to be very, very much particular about this point. And the company is also urging all service centers to educate its members accordingly that CHYmall is not an investment. CHYmall is not an investment. So let us all, as an ambassadors for the company, protect the image of the company, not to be an investment, but an e-commerce where trading activities happens. So that is for the fifth major point. When you move on to the sixth major point here, it says, henceforth, from now onwards, all members and customers can only withdraw 70% of the amount you intend to withdraw. All members and customers can withdraw 70% of the amount they intend to withdraw. All members and customers can only withdraw 70% of the amount they intend to withdraw. As for the remaining 30%, a compulsory 20% will be converted into consumption points, while service charges have now been increased from 5% to 10%. So what this means is that if you have points in your account and you want to withdraw, 70% of that money will be available to you, and the remaining 30%, 20% of the 30% will be converted into consumption points for you. That is a compulsory one. The 20% will be converted into consumption point for you to be used. And you know, consumption point is useful. It is used in registering and activating new accounts. So that is not much of a problem. And then also the service charge has now been increased from 5% to 10% on company's platform. So let us be aware of this. Service charge is now 10% from company's platform. That is the new updates. The seventh major point here is that if your online store account sign up cost, if your online store account sign up cost is worth up to $800, your monthly withdrawal limit is $800. So if your account costs, your registration cost $800 or more, your monthly withdrawals will be $800. But if it is below that, then your maximum withdrawal per month remains $400. So for those of you who are on, I think from VIP 5 is $600 for registration, VIP 4 is $300, VIP 3 is $100, VIP 2 is $50. So from VIP 5 downwards, it means that your monthly withdrawal limit is $400. You can withdraw a monthly limit of $400. There is no time restrictions on it. It follows the maximum amount per month as the VIP packages. So this one follows the old system information. Then the eighth major point here is that new updates. If you were enrolled in the advanced credit program, from now 50% of your earnings will be going into repaying the advanced credit program. So this point is explaining, before, the advanced credit program was deducted 90% of all your income to repay the advanced credit, but in this case the company has listened to the consent of its members and has reduced it from 90% to 50%. So with those that are on the advanced credit, that is for only those people who are on the advanced credit. For all your income, 50% of that will be used in repaying the advanced credit. Then while 40% goes into your consumption points. So when the 50% is used in repaying your advanced credit, 40% of your earnings will also go into your consumption points, and 10% in CHY points, which is withdrawable. So this one is far better than the old deductions, because with the old deductions, 90% for repayment of the advance credit and 10% for withdrawal. But in this case, the company is deducting 50% of your earnings to pay your advance credit, 40% goes into your consumption point, and 10% is available for you to withdraw. So this is good news. We all know that consumption point is useful. We can use consumption point for registering and activating new members. So as we are using the advanced credit, let us bear with the company on this. I think this is very flexible for us. This is very flexible, and with that we'll be able to pay our advanced credit off, and then we'll start enjoying the new levels profit, and you start also seeing the increment in your chain store profits, because all accounts in your team have been upgraded. Therefore the commissions will also be doubled, just as we know. Now you can use the said 40% of consumption point to direct share with and register new members and customers if they like your opportunity in the business together. You can even choose the cash out of the 10% of CHY. So just like I have explained, the consumption point can be used in registering new members. Definitely your team members or members in your team or even your uplines would definitely need consumption point for registrations. So you can even sell your consumption points to them, or better still, whenever you yourself you want to activate a new account, you still need consumption point. You cannot register a member in CHYmall without consumption point. So like I always say, consumption point is useful, just that you can't withdraw. It's useful. So let us be updated about that. And then the ninth major point we have here is about new updates. When you finish paying back your advanced credits accounts which are not yet profitable, your profit will go into 60% consumption points and 40% withdrawable in CHY points. So meaning that when you finish paying your advanced credits, when you are finished paying your advanced credit, from then onwards, 60% of your income will go into your consumption point and 40% will be available for withdrawals. Please note that the consumption point cannot be withdrawn, but can be used for new account registration and upgrades. So new account registration and for upgrades. Now when 60% of your profits goes into your consumption points, that is after you have finished paying your advanced credit, you can use the consumption point for new registration or for upgrades. So it will be very useful. There will be people who will be upgrading their accounts which will need consumption point. There will be people who will be registering new accounts of which they will need consumption point. So like I always say, consumption point is useful. However, you can always withdraw your CHY point, and the IT teams will take care of that. They will do that accordingly. The 10th update here is when you finish paying back the advanced credit program for accounts which are already profitable long time, your profit will go into 70% consumption points and 30% withdrawable in CHY point. Please note that the consumption point cannot be withdrawn. So with this one, people who have already started using the advanced credit, that is for those who have started using the advanced credit already long ago, those of them, 70% of their earnings will go into the consumption point and 30% will be available for them to withdraw. That is for some, not forever, but for some time, for some number of trades. The 11th major point is here, and it reads: CHYmall customers and members who did not participate in the advanced credits program are not affected. it means you will still be getting your normal profit and income as before. We encourage you to keep on sharing the good news to your direct potential online mates and members and customers. So for those who are not beneficiaries of the advanced credit, will be getting their normal profit from their trading. Those new members that we are registering into the business will be getting their normal profit and trading. They are not affected by the advanced credit. So this is what gives us hopes. Let me see, hopes. It gives us courage and the boldness to continue with our business, because the new members are not affected with the advanced credit. And you know, the advanced credit is one of the best things that happens to me, and maybe you have not seen that, but when you finish paying off your advanced credit, you'll get to realize that it is the best thing that happens to everyone in CHYmall. Though new members are not affected, if new members could get these opportunities, I know some of them may like it. Yes, the advanced credit. Let us look at the broader perspective of the whole program, and it's a very beneficial one. And then the 12th update, that the latest update, the repayment of the new retail advanced credit program is currently based on 50% repayment and 40% becomes consumption points. So like I have explained, 50% of your profits, for those of you who are using the advanced credit, 50% of your income will go into repayment of the advanced credit, and 40% goes into your consumption point, which you can cash consumption point, which you can cash out after registering new members and customers. 10% of your CHY point, which is also withdrawable. So when your income comes, 50% goes into your consumption point, 50% goes in repayment of your advanced credit, 40% goes into your consumption point, and the remaining 10% is for you to withdraw from the system. That is it for those that are using the advanced credit. After 20 trades in the new retail areas, your account will return back to normal. So with those of you whose some of your profit will be going into your consumption point, it is not forever. When you go for 20 rounds of trades in the new retail section, okay, your account will return back to normal, meaning that maybe, for example, after you finish paying back your advanced credit, if you do 10 rounds of auto trades and it ends, and you do another 10 rounds of auto trade and it ends, which is 20 rounds. When you do 20 rounds of trade, your account will return back to normal, meaning that after 20 rounds, all your income and profit will be coming into your CHY points and not some going into your consumption point. Sorry. So let's take note of that. After 20 trades or 20 rounds of trades, all your income and profit and earnings will be coming straight into your CHY point for you to cash out completely. So let's take note of that and educate our team members accordingly. Please remember that the advanced credit program is the best thing that happens to the company and customers, as it is not compulsory unless you click and select and use it. Just like I did in my previous video, the advanced credit is optional and it's not compulsory. You can choose to use it or not. You can choose to, after you have paid your upgrade fee, you can choose to buy CHY point to do the trading. And when you get to the payment method, you choose CHY point instead of advanced credit point. In this case, when you choose CHY point, it means that you have not used the advanced credit and the system will not deduct anything from your profit, meaning you are using your own money for the trading. That is on a condition that you have paid your upgrade fee fully. That is moving you from your previous level to your current level. If you have been able to pay your upgrade fee fully and you are not using the advanced credit, the system is not going to deduct any money from your profits. So whenever you are doing the trade, when you get to the payment method, you realize that you have an option to either choose CHY point or advanced credit points. So that is that. So this is a COMMUNIQUE. You can read the rest for yourself here, and I know you do that. Let me move to the 13th major point. The seed points and CHY points can be obtained and purchased directly from your service center leaders. So you can get the seed points from your service center leaders, the country representatives, and the warehouse centers respectively. So whoever that wants to buy the seed point, you can straight away contact your service center. For members in Ikakojo team, members in my team, you can contact me for the seed point. It's ready. The seed point is ready. Please mention the right names of points upon purchase. Whenever you are buying points from your service center, you have to be particular as to the kind of point you are buying, whether you are buying CHY points or you are buying seed points. You have to be much particular about that. And should you have accidentally purchased the wrong point or using the wrong names, you will have to accept the consequences. So in this case, it means that we need to be very mindful and cautious about buying of the points, whether you have to state whether you are buying seed points or consumption point or CHY point. Let's be very particular about that when we are dealing with our service centers and country representatives and warehouse centers, so that we can get the right kind of point for the right transaction. The 14th major point is the new updates. The company will introduce and encourage future withdrawals to only be done in BTC, ETH, and then USDT. So please look and study about this to get some education and know-how in this all new future changes. It will be implemented in stages. Kindly prepare earlier and watch the space. So this is one of the major things I'm hoping will take critical attention to in the future. The future could be 10 years from now, it could be 5 years, it could be 2 years or a year from now, even a month or a day from now. But I'm seeing that it will take quite a long time though, but we need to start preparing. In the future, the company will be paid through USDT, ETH, and then BTC, which is Bitcoin. The company is going to pay its members through that currencies. So we need to study about them and start preparing to have wallets for accepting such monies. And you know, these monies are international currencies. So let us educate ourselves accordingly, even as we prepare for the future. We prepare to face changes in the future. So this is the end of the COMMUNIQUE. It is the end of the COMMUNIQUE. The last part reads that we hope you take note of these better changes and learn it properly and educate your fellow friends and family, members and customers. We hope you can now see the opportunities in these changes. Let's go out there and color our lives, more lives, as we build a large community of buyers and sellers together through our new retail concept in our CHYmall. We CHYmall remain proud of championing this concept in Africa and many parts of the world, and we know as a team we will achieve greater results. CHYmall is here to stay, and we will continue serving humanity with love, honesty, integrity, and great faith. So this is the content of the COMMUNIQUE 36, and it is so much interesting as compared to the 36. This is the 36.2, and it's interesting as compared to the 36.1, 36.2. So I believe we all have read and has gone through, and we know everyone is excited as compared to the previous ones. So these are the new changes and update that has come on board. Let's kindly educate our team members accordingly. You can share these videos with your team members so they will get to be updated about the new system, so that everyone can know their way around, navigate around, know the changes that have been made. This is your chief servant once again, Ikakojo, and I will leave you here for you to have the rest of your time. Enjoy your day, have a nice time with your team members, educate them accordingly. Let us do this business with love and passion. Together we build a community of financial freedom members. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.